When you don't feel like you have to impress someone, when you don't feel a lot of pressure to perform,
Right.
is when you really perform your best.
A few moments later.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the recap of Home for Love episode 3. If you like this kind of content, make sure to like and subscribe because every week I'll be sharing my take on 90 Day Fiancé episodes.
What you did yesterday just really triggered something in me. But I really apologize how I went off on you, and I should have communicated with you better.
The episode starts with Elise apologizing for her behavior the night before.
So after kissing me last night, calling me on the phone for an hour and a half, and you were trying to get me to you last night on the phone.
She tells Rob that she's a super insecure person and that his actions trigger emotions from her past when she felt inadequate and unimportant. Rob ends up apologizing as well, but pretty much makes it clear that he's no longer interested in her.
And one thing I do really want you to know is that I was genuinely interested.
And
And I think that try and push this past us and see where it goes.
Yeah.
Just don't act weird around me tonight, okay?
I'm not gonna act weird around you.
Later, Tanya, the dating coach, goes to talk to Colt about how things went since he completely embarrassed himself during the Flirty 101 activity.
So you into that type of stuff? I see your tattoo as well.
Into what type of stuff?
Like piercings and stuff. You know, like a nose or like a nipple or something. Tanya asks him who he might actually be interested in, and he says Maid and Courtney.
When you don't feel like you have to impress someone, when you don't feel a lot of pressure to perform,
Right.
is when you really perform your best.
Honestly, I'm not holding my breath to see Colt act naturally because ironically, the pressure to behave well in front of others is the only thing keeping him from coming off as super awkward and creepy.
I feel pretty good after talking with Tanya. She reassured me that I may not have the traditional chiseled look, but I have my own set of skills.
So you into that type of stuff? I see your tattoo as well, like piercings and stuff. Accessorizing yourself.
I mean, let's draw that back. Don't ever say that to nobody.
Meanwhile, Cole shows up at Jennifer's place with breakfast and says he wants to dedicate himself to her and to build a stronger connection. They get in the hot tub, but then it started raining, so they head back inside. That's when things get a little tense because Jennifer seems to be pushing him to be more physically affectionate, but Cole is overly cautious and that might be a turn off for her.
I'm gonna dry you off.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Here. I don't want to inappropriately touch you.
You can touch me a little bit.
Then Jennifer asks him what kind of things he's into when bumping uglies, and he gets clearly nervous and uncomfortable.
What am I into?
Cole seems a little reserved. I just hope he's not too vanilla for me.
He says he's open to trying new things, and they start talking about some atypical stuff they like in bed. He gets even more nervous, especially because while they are talking, Jennifer is rubbing his foot with hers.
I like to take it outside of the bedroom.
Like wild animals. Salvaje.
Bye.
Wild.
Wow. Ah. Muy bye.
She's clearly giving him all the signals to make a move, but he looks completely intimidated.
He makes me feel a lot of things. I feel butterflies for him. He is very, very respectful, but I just hope it doesn't take him that much because I'm not gonna go for him. He has to come to me.
Later that night, the group heads to a club. On the way there, Ellis decides Osman is the right person to ask for relationship advice. Yes, Osman.
Just not doing what you're expecting, like coming as a man, showing how queen you are, giving you all that values, I understand. Like me, I'm doing it, and I'm not even getting any reward.
Then he asks her if she really likes Rob, and she says yes, but she's unsure of his intentions.
I'm a little bit hesitant. It'll be interesting to see what they do tonight. Okay, so I'm gonna talk to Rob today, and you're gonna talk to me.
I promise. Thinking,
You have to kiss it.
I don't know what it takes for her to understand his tone with her. He pretty much told her he's not interested anymore. At this point, she's just setting herself for embarrassment.
And one thing I do really want you to know is that I was genuinely interested.
Then Tiffany asks Osman if he's planning to keep his eyes open for other women at the club, but he says he's all about Courtney. He even says he's capable of punching another man if they came close to her.
But I would do anything possible. I can punch any man in the face if you come close.
Yeah. If somebody else talks to Courtney tonight, you're gonna go confront that man?
Yeah, I would do that.
That definitely felt a lot like a warning to Colt, who is also interested in Courtney.
He can say all he wants how he loves Courtney or loves a random person with a song, but even though my sights are on May tonight, I'm still keeping my eyes on Courtney.
At the club, Colt and Courtney have drinks together, and she admits he's sweeter and cooler than she expected.
I don't know, we have the same energy, we have the same thoughts on a lot of stuff. I never got the appeal for Colt, but I'm like, okay, I kind of see it.
Sure.
By the way, where is Osman?
I can punch any man in the face if you come close.
Yeah. If somebody else talks to Courtney tonight, you're gonna go confront that man?
Yeah, I would do that.
A few moments later.
As I said before, I wasn't holding my breath for Colt to act like himself. He already embarrassed himself trying hard, and now we're seeing what happens when he stops trying altogether.
Colt!
What?
I gotta tell you.
What?
You gotta tone it down. It's not attracting the girls.
Okay.
To be honest, the whole scene feels completely staged, not only for his reaction when Chantel came to him, which totally gave bad acting vibes, but also because, seriously, who in their right mind dances like that when they are trying to impress someone? But who knows? Back to the drama, while Cole is away, Rob takes his opportunity to make a move on Jennifer.
I'm thinking I'm pretty tonight. I like Jen a lot. Here we are, having kind of like that same magnetic energy that we had in those 2 minutes to hot tub. I want her to know that I with her. I want her to know that I like her.
Jennifer says she has been enjoying her time with Cole, but doesn't want to rush anything.
With Rob, we can get along very easily, but he gives me this bad boy energy that I'm not very sure about.
It's clear the bad boy energy is what attracts her the most about him, even though she tries to downplay it, because with Cole, she has mentioned he's a good boy, but she wants him to be bolder and less reserved.
This is like the freshness.
I do that. I would like put on the back of your neck.
Hey guys, how's it going?
It's going good, bro.
Honestly, Cole is starting to give off Elise vibes, just more polite.
How do you know Rob?
I just met her.
Hopefully has good intentions, but yeah, it seems like it's pretty messy.
Speaking of Elise, she and Rob get into another argument over a joke he made about the hot tub dating activity.
That'd be better than our 2 minutes of bull in the hot tub.
That's not very nice.
Say what they need.
It's like to say what they need to hear.
But like, I see you talking to Jennifer, and like, you're like going up to Jennifer, and like,
What's wrong with that?
Things spiraled into a fight about the score he gave her during the activity. It's starting to feel like her apology wasn't genuine after all.
I feel like I can't do anything right with you because like, if
You should not be yelling at me on the second day. That is the wrong thing
you
to
also
do.
shouldn't be giving me a 3 when everyone else
I just
kissed me
three.
and talked to me for 4 hours straight.
Seriously, still hung up
We're
on the
not doing
3.
that.
I honestly cannot tell if she's truly obsessed with Rob or just desperate to stay relevant on the show, because let's be real, her only other options for screen time are Tim, Colt, or Usman, and none of them are exactly appealing.
I love you, I love you, I love you.
I love you, my baby Cassidy.
Meanwhile, Colt decides to talk to May and try his luck.
How you doing, May? I'm trying not to scare her off too much. I hope I don't come off as just like this greasy, oily guy. Like, hey, you want to go on a date?
Definitely, all that is sweat on his face is not helping him. It makes him look creepy, and probably that's exactly what the producers were hoping for. I swear, it feels like the Learning Channel is making it their mission this season to humiliate and embarrass Colt. But again, maybe that's just Colt being Colt.
You have any dates planned, I guess, what I'm asking.
No, I mean, no, not yet.
So, if you're not having any dates planned...
This is so awkward. May clearly saw what was coming and looked more awkward by the second.
Would you be interested in going on a date with me?
we vibe.
Yeah.
But dating, not sure about.
Okay.
I'm just, to be honest, like I just have to be super honest about that.
Out of pity, she told him she was open to getting to know him, but then told the camera he's not her type.
Definitely, I'm open
Sure.
and just like getting to know you.
Right, take it slow, whatever,
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
Colt is a very sweet guy. I just don't want to waste my time. He's not my type.
And just when you thought the drama was over, Courtney tells Tim what Jennifer said about him to Osman. Of course, Tim gets mad and confronts her. Also, other cast members get involved, which escalates things quickly.
Because you are being talking about me too for the last 7 years, and now it's my turn, and I have to
okay?
answer.
Hey, you can't just talk to him dog. You can't be yelling in his face like
You
that.
can't just get into a conversation that is happening.
The next episode will continue this drama, so stay tuned because as always, I'll be giving my take on it. If you like my video, please like and subscribe. I will appreciate it so much. Once again, thanks for watching and see you in the next one. Bye!